Martell has violated his no contact order with Melody, where it was stated like a month back where he can only contact Melody when it came to their custody battle. That was the only ground he had to contact Melody. Now, what did this guy go ahead and do? He went ahead and violated it. Like, I'm like, why are you the enemy to your own self? Like, you yourself, you see yourself, then you are the enemy to yourself. Nobody is being the enemy to you. Nobody is setting you up. You are setting yourself up for failure. Well, before we go ahead and read what Urban Bell has to say about this recent development in Martell's life, welcome guys once again to our channel. Don't forget to click the instruction button down below, subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts and opinion on this video. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me share the screen of now. It says Martell violates the no contact order ahead of domestic violence conviction appeal. And the fact that he literally is appealing this conviction of the no contact order, and he went ahead and violates the same no contact order. It's very funny to me. You have an appeal going on, then you go ahead and violate the judgment that was already given. It shows that, yeah, you're an unserious person. You are just an unserious human being. Because I can't have an appeal going on, then I go ahead and literally violate the order already on ground. Well, going ahead further, it said Martell Holt violates the no contact order and must not have any contact with his ex-wife Melody Rogers. No contact anymore. Even when it comes to the custody battle, he doesn't have any access again to Melody. Congratulations to Melody, because I know she's happy about this. Martell Holt is back in legal hot waters as he embarrassed, or as his harassing communications appeal hearing approaches. This past Friday, an Alabama judge heard a motion from Huntsville, Alabama district attorney to revoke the bond order. The fact that you have an appeal over harassing communication, then still committing the same harassing communication. How dumb can you be? In the document obtained by Urban Bells, the judge issued a no-contact order regarding Martell's contact with Melody. Martell could only contact Melody regarding their ongoing custody battle. Despite this ruling, the Huntsville, Alabama DA detailed in the motion that Martell or Martell's associates continuously contacted Melody about matters outside their divorce agreement. The DA even includes an instance where Martell demanded to know why Melody met with the DA in their office. Oh my God. Oh my God, this guy. I do not understand where this guy, how he thinks, where his mind be coming from. Like, it's... Let's continue. The victim met with the undersigned on this date to discuss our upcoming trial. After the victim left my office, defendant contacted her demanding to know why she was here. The victim feels threatened and in fear of her safety now that she is possibly being watched by the defendant or somebody close to the defendant. I'm like, guy, how do you do this? How do you do this? How? Oh my God. It's very... How do you get yourself to this level? Because you have an appeal over the case in communications, right? You lost out in the first court case. You were given a no contact order, except if you want to discuss about the custody battle. Now you went ahead and appealed, feeling like, oh, you know, an appeal, you feel like that was a wrong judgment. You appealed this same conviction. Then you went ahead and committed the same thing you are appealing about. How do you think you're going to win your appeal? You are committed of a crime. You appealed the conviction. Then you went ahead and committed the same crime you were appealing. Please make it make sense. I am puzzled. Make it make sense. How the heck do you do this? Please make it make sense, because I don't know. Well, let's continue reading. As a result, the DEA sought to amend Martell's bond agreement to have no contact with Melody whatsoever. A judge agreed with this sentiment and issued this order. The new order issued by the judge will supersede the ongoing custody case. Martell cannot contact Melody directly or indirectly whatsoever. Recently, the judge presiding over Martell and Melody custody struck multiple elements of an order Martell filed seeking to hold Melody under contempt of court. These included allegations that Melody was having an inappropriate contact with her security guard in her home while the children were present. After this was struck from the court, these allegations were mentioned on various social media outlets. Like, how the oh my god, I'm still like, well, how do you get yourself to this point in your life where you just make yourself look like a big clown? Because I don't see myself committing an offense and I was given a judgment and I'm appealing that judgment, and I went ahead, or I go ahead and commit that same crime. Now he has no absolute contact. And the fact that, looking at the fact that when he made that appeal and he went on Tasha K, he gave Tasha K some documents, clowning himself. And, they were trying to make it look as if, oh, it was not like the judgment was given to her. They were trying to find excuses on that situation. And now to find out that the court has actually put out that the judgment was given for Melody, right? And this guy decided that, okay, just because you won, I'm gonna go and blast it on social media. Like, he doesn't help himself. He doesn't make himself look good. He doesn't allow people to be able to feel sympathy for him in one bit. He doesn't allow himself or people to feel sympathy for him. How do you go ahead and make yourself look pathetic every single time, every single day? You make yourself look more pathetic than ever. This lady, Melody Rogers, is shining, trying to build her business for herself, for her children. Why don't you just do the same? Why don't you just try to build a career and make yourself good for yourself and your children? I believe if Martell takes all this energy, he focuses on Melody and what Melody is doing and what shit Melody is taking, or who she's allegedly or probably dating. If he takes the time he uses and obsess over this thing and put it into his life and try to make something for himself, I bet you guys, this guy will become as good and probably not better, but he would have a name for himself. He would be making something of for himself. But no, he takes that time obsessing and trying to know what Melody is doing with her life, who she's dating, when she's eating, how she's eating, what flavor she's eating, who she's friends with. Anything she does, he wants to know. How do you go ahead? When I feel like how you let's say you have somebody even following Melody allegedly, right? And she went to see the DA, like the district attorney of oh my god. She went to see the DA and they reported back to you, or maybe you followed her and you saw it. Why the heck will you call and be asking why did you go why did you go see the like how would how would you bring yourself to that extent that you would even go ahead and ask that question? Because I don't think doesn't he have friends? Doesn't he have people that tell him, guy, that's the wrong decision, don't do it? Maybe someone sees his phone from him. How do you see your wife walking into the district attorney's office? Then when she's coming out and the thought on your head is, I want to call her and ask her why she went ahead to see the DA. It didn't for 1 minute your conscience or your mind did not say this will literally be exposing. For me to know that she literally went to see the DA, that means I am following her, or somebody that knows me is following her, or somebody that knows me is giving me reports about her. Didn't he think about that? He cannot even be a stalker, a very good stalker. He can't even be a good stalker. Well, that is Martell, and I'm happy that they've given him no contact other than like he doesn't have the right to contact Melody again. And I wish Melody to live her life to the fullest. I don't know whether he doesn't look at Melody. She's living her life to the fullest, not caring about what he does or anything he does, whether he's dating somebody, whether he's not dating someone, and she's living her life. She's shining. You know what hate makes you do? Hate makes you age. And I wish somebody around his circle will let him know that hate makes you age. Yeah. That's what I have to say about the situation. And I'm happy for Melody. I hope she has a success on her upcoming TikTok live that is coming up. And she would be happy all through her life. Thank you guys for joining us on another video. Don't forget to, like I said earlier on, don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below to subscribe, like, and comment, and also share this video. It's very, very much appreciated. I will see you guys next time.